It's Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to pick dialogue or make choices. You can pay to play sound effects that have in-show ramifications.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the fuck?
Submit images over Twitter and Discord for us to use. Or just hop in the chat and suggest what you think we should do. It's your show too, friend. Every episode is its own sandbox to play in. There's never a dull moment. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Nivens. Plastic Simpson, nuclear goo. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight we're going to be having a debate. We're going to discuss various topics and have you at home interact and engage with our debaters. It's Talk Fight. That's right. Debates. The most important thing, the thing that needs to happen, and the thing that everyone who does it is a cool guy. Yeah. Yeah. Clap for that, please. You can affect these debates in various ways. Through sound alerts, you can eject one of the debaters if you feel that their time's done in any way, whatever that means to you. You can also submit evidence on their behalf. You can prompt them to submit evidence that you can also post in the Discord. And of course, you can trigger many other things. You can also sponsor the show, and you can choose a new topic. If you don't like the topic, if you think we should be doing a different topic, if you'd like to see these two people discuss a different topic, you can pay, and mid-debate we will change the topic. We will not go back to the old one. We will just move on as if it was always that one.
How do we sponsor the show?
To sponsor the show, you sub.
Okay. Tell them my people.
So far we have the Everything Now Corporation, Raytheon, Dino Longucci's Blood for Gold, and TruthPit.jazz. Those are our generous benefactors, the people keeping the lights on here for us. But you could also be part of that. So we'll have 20-minute debates, and then we'll vote at the end on who we think won, whether it's these guys or somebody else who gets sent on later. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions?
What do you mean ejected?
You get shot out of the ceiling. And we have not figured out a good system for opening up the ceiling. It's a fire hazard. So we're just gonna have to re-plaster it after each episode, which we think is gonna be a bit of a cost. So.
Okay.
Is it like a merit-based system?
No.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone in the chat have any questions? Otherwise, I might just go ahead and ask you for our first topic. For our topics, I'd like to have these discussions be something that's, a real thing you would debate. I don't necessarily want to be political, but just something that, is an actual thing we could debate. Where's the bathroom? That would be a question for one of the ushers or maybe just whoever's in your house with you currently. Any relation to David Niven, the actor, I'm assuming? No. I do get that a lot, though. Boobs. Got it. We will note that as well.
I second that.
Neal, is that on the table?
Oh, I guess I didn't
As a
consider
topic?
that boobs could be a topic.
I don't see why not.
That could certainly be a topic.
What, do you hate boobs? Because I'm like,
Okay, hey,
is this
guys,
the debate?
We're not doing this
Is this
yet.
the debate?
We're not doing this yet.
Okay.
We're
just
not
getting
doing
prepped.
this
Just
yet.
getting prepped.
Have you ever been as far as decided as to go, who do you look more like? Okay, let's get that again. Have you ever been as far as decided as to go, who do you look more like? Can we get that highlighted, please?
Huh.
Yeah, hold on.
I didn't think we were going to get philosophical so early, but...
No, I like
where
where this is
be
taking
going
us.
with this one. We can get that highlighted. I think we're going to be with. Have you ever been as far as decided as to go with who do you look more like?
Have
We're
you
going to
ever-
have you be the con,
Sure.
and we're going to have you be the pro.
Okay.
And let's leave that up.
Yeah, let's
That's
leave
going to be
that up.
important to leave that up, I think.
Can we get that on the top of the screen?
Yeah,
by
top
chance?
would help.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And these are good topics. I'm liking a lot of these. Wiki
Yeah,
Games versus
these are
Wikifeet,
great.
Hunger Games versus Harry Potter, Flat Earth versus Globe Earth. That could be a very interesting.
yeah.
Wow.
These are good. Were dinosaurs ever homosexual? These are great. These are great topics. I want you to keep these in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We will come back to them. We'll have many more topics. And of course, if you want to just force one of these and you're going to say, no, this is my topic now, you can always choose a new
It's
topic.
$3. Apparently.
So for now, we're going to go with that thing. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and have you guys introduce yourselves, and let's start that 20-minute timer.
Yeah, we can't fit this topic, so.
Have you ever been, okay, that's fine. Have you ever been as far as decided as to go, who do look more like?
All right.
So let's have you guys debate yourselves. So you're the, I forgot what, you're the con, right?
Yes.
I'm pro.
And you're pro. So
Yeah.
con, let's have
Oh,
you
yes.
start. Let's
One
have
of these
you
people.
introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tito Kleinman. I am
Tito.
a semi-professional snowboarder. So I think that what I offer in this debate is no. I have never been as far as decided to go who do look more like. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I don't have contacts. This
Okay,
was
I'll read
bold
it for you.
choice. One more
Have you
quick
ever
question.
been as far as decided as to go, who do look more like?
No, I haven't, and I would never.
You never thought that.
Well, no, of course
Okay,
not.
we'll get into that later. And
Wow.
sir, can you introduce yourself?
I can't believe I'm talking with such a closed-minded individual. My name is Mario Mars. I'm Bruno Mars' manager, older cousin,
Okay.
and I'm also now a lobbyist for various interests. So I'm out here in the political game also. But I am decided as far as who look like. I believe that you can look like anybody that you want to these days. I think that's the beauty of getting to make yourself look however you want to, be whoever you want to be, you know? I mean, like, we live in the Matrix, basically, in my opinion. So you shouldn't let anyone stop or decide who you look like, or anything like that. I think it's just despicable that people think they could.
Great. Have we got the timer up, by the way, on this?
Yeah, I think it's there.
Yep, it's going.
Okay, great. Just making sure. Okay, great. So now we've introduced ourselves and we've sort of stated our point of view. Everybody in the chat, feel free to chime in. For example,
It's a very interesting note here.
We've got one note from our audience, and I want you to zero in on this if possible. You've got to be kidding me. I've been further even more decided to use need to do look more as anyone can. Can you really be far, even as decided half as much, to go wish for that? My guess is that when one really been far, even as decided wants to go one, it is then that he has really been far, even as decided to even go want to do more like. It's just common sense. All right. That's a very interesting perspective, and maybe we can jump into this. Does anyone want to jump?
What
Okay.
came first, the chicken or
Never
the
mind.
egg?
We're not going to get into that at all. Do not talk about that. I don't want to hear. Okay, look at me right now, both of you. I don't want to hear anything about that ever again.
You got it, sir.
Ever again.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay,
all right.
we're understood.
It's all kosher, man.
Okay, we're now going to go with what came first, the chicken or the egg. You had to be con on this. I hope you remember.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so interpret that as ever as you want. I don't know how con necessarily is what came first, the chicken or the egg. Interpret that however you want. Go, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, I don't believe in eggs.
Okay, so you're going to reject the premise of the question on the grounds that
Eggs do not exist.
And what is it then?
What is it? It's nothing.
Okay, now do you want to
Okay,
take
all right.
that?
Well, I could take it, but I also have questions of where do chickens come from then, dude?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do you think they just kind of like...
Mammal birth?
Guys, you know how your mom has a vagina?
Okay.
Right.
Chickens have that, and they push babies out of it, obviously.
You don't think that an egg comes out of a chicken's
Eggs
vagina?
are not real. I've never seen an egg.
You ever been to Denny's, homeboy? No?
No, I've seen the commercials. CGI.
IHOP.
CGI.
Norms.
Prove it it's not. Prove that it's not.
All right, hang on.
There's got to be eggs in this building.
Let's slow down here for a second. You've never been to a Denny's.
No.
We're gonna get this on the
You're
record.
more shocked about Denny's than the fact that I've never seen an egg?
Trying to establish...
Not that I could ever see one.
Trying to establish some legitimacy. You've never been to a Denny's?
No.
Never been to a Norm's?
No.
Never been to a Friendly's?
Fast casual diners, just not my...
Okay.
Wow.
I actually have been to Friendly's, by the way. Just not for breakfast.
What did you get while you were there?
Well, mac and cheese, and at the time they had those color-changing straws and like kids' drinks. It was really exciting. Anyway,
It's valid that this guy could have theoretically never seen an egg. And I guess the burden of proof does lie on us to prove something does exist if he's saying he's never seen it.
Let me tell you how it actually goes down here, Jack. What's your name again?
It's Tito Kleinman.
Tito Kleinman. I'm sorry. Tito.
You can call me Tito Kleinman.
Okay, fair. So out of the proverbial chicken's vagina comes an egg. Now don't laugh this notion off immediately, okay? That's just nature. Nature's funny that way. You don't know how it's ever going to go. God has a funny way of thinking about things. Because inside the egg, it's either a little chicken that's going to become a chicken, or it's like a scrambled egg.
This is
or
ridiculous.
It's an eggs Benedict.
This is ridiculous.
You don't believe in eggs Benedict?
Interesting comment in the chat that eggs are just underdeveloped dinosaur. And that, okay, we're gonna get some
Yes, finally.
and that's gonna be good because we do need some evidence
Thank
for
you.
you. So let's see. Okay, and this is the evidence you're bringing forward. This
Yes,
evidence?
I am. Look at this chart here. Young male virginity on the rise.
And it seems to be correlating with the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
As soon as 2008's Iron Man, directed by Jon Favreau, came out, boys be fucking less. And
Objection.
You don't object here. I'm sorry if I
This
wasn't
is
clear about
irrelevant.
It is actually because ladies have eggs.
Thank you, you will never escape.
Thank you, Eat More Guava, for the sub. Let us know what company you're using as your sponsorship. Just go ahead and write that in the chat, and we'll add it to our sponsorship board. Thank you, Eat More Guava. Sorry, so you were explaining how
Yeah.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe causing young male virginity to skyrocket is relevant to
the chicken.
And I do want to
that
get
eggs
into eventually if there is a chicken or an egg, but for now we seem to be debating conceptually if an egg can exist.
If they exist, what are they made of?
Matter, like whatever.
Like atoms and molecules.
Yeah, but like wood?
No.
Like aluminum.
No, it's like made of chicken.
That doesn't make sense.
So then you're okay. Well, hang on a minute, because I think I actually just got the answer to my question. So if an egg is made of chicken, wouldn't you say the chicken comes before the egg then?
I mean, okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be your point of view, and you're going to retain fallacy. No such thing as an egg.
Listen, I'm here to be the con guy.
Okay.
The only logical hole in the question is the fact that I've never seen an egg, and you still haven't proven to me that they exist. You can't tell me what they're made of.
We can solve this. We can fix this. Not even for just this, for your purposes alone. You got to know that eggs exist, man. And they're good. And they're tasty.
Okay, we got Smooth Dog in the chat has just presented. Can we see this right here?
Wow.
What do you think this is?
Oh, that could be like what is it, like a tombstone?
A tombstone.
Yeah, like that he left the bottom part on. It's like they forgot to put it in the dirt.
Like at the head of a grave, a tombstone.
Yeah, exactly.
They're round like that?
Well, they kind of have like a traditionally circular one, you know, those round guys.
Yeah, top, but then it kind of like
No, exactly. That's the part
out.
that's in the dirt. We just don't see.
You mean it's bulbous underneath?
Could be.
If you were to dig up a tombstone at a graveyard, it would be bulbous underneath like an egg?
I would never do that. The fact that you're even talking about that, I feel like, kind of discredits you entirely.
We've got a new sponsor.
Who's our new sponsor? Delicious Canned Guava.
Yikes.
Amazing.
Wow.
Delicious. They didn't give a name for their. I think Delicious is their brand name.
It's like the concept of
Delicious Canned
Well,
Guava.
that's smart. You put it in their heads. I like that.
Okay, so we're sponsored by. Can we go back to that list for a second? Raytheon, Dino Longucci's Blood for Gold, the Everything Now Corporation, of course. TruthPit.jazz and Delicious Canned Guava. Thank you so much to all of our generous sponsors. Okay, so so you're seeing all these, right? You're seeing all this.
The tombstones.
The tombstones.
Or what are they, pears?
Okay, the timer keeps resetting is something I've noticed. It's now back to 19 minutes, so we're going to get
Well, I could talk about the lack of eggs all day.
Okay, this is an interesting question from Satville. Yeah, wait a minute. That's actually a good point.
I want to hear what your thoughts are.
Satville's saying, what does the Easter Bunny hide if they don't exist? So talk about the lack of eggs, as you said.
No, the Easter Bunny is very real. And the eggs that he hides do give.
Okay,
So you know. So you know.
No, I know about the concept.
Oh my God.
No, we've been talking about chicken eggs, you guys. I know that eggs are real. I know that, like you said, in your mother's vagina, there are eggs.
Okay, yes, different type. But
Yeah, but we're talking about
This
chickens.
man's a troll.
I've never a chicken egg.
This man's a troll.
Are we not talking about chicken eggs? Chat. Anybody? Producers? Where are our producers
Okay.
when I need them?
Okay,
Blood for Gold.
Blood for Gold's not here. They just write the checks, and they're not in the room with us.
Okay,
Hello?
so you just believe that chickens don't, they just give birth to the chicken itself? There's no egg.
Yes. Where are you guys?
Well, okay.
I'm having a debate here.
That's totally fair. I guess what I'm confused about is you're acknowledging that human women have eggs that they use to give birth.
Yeah, they're part of the placenta and stuff.
Okay.
I can wrap my head around what that's made of.
Need to wash
I
your
know it's
legs
not made
every
of
shower.
wool.
Hold on.
All right, everyone shut the fuck up. Hey, look at me. I never, ever want to hear anything about that ever again. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ever.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, what was this one?
Do you need to wash your legs?
Do you need to wash your legs? When you're in the shower and you're soaping up your head and then you do your face wash maybe, or then you do your body wash, you go armpits, you go back, you go chest, you go arms, you start to get your torso whenever you're downstairs.
Sure.
Do you then go down, maybe you lift one of your legs or you bend down and you start rubbing all up and down each leg into the foot between the toes and all that? Or do you sort of just naturally assume that the scrubbing of the top 2/3 of your body, as that goes down, that's cleaning the rest of your body? You don't.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't. And I can tell you why. I can hear you guys laughing, but I can tell you why. I mean, I'm a semi-professional snowboarder. That's been my thing from the second I sat down here.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah, and when you're semi-profesh, you can wear shorts. This is a jumpsuit, but it's shorts. And when that snow hits you in the legs, there's no better feeling. It's like the coldest exfoliant you've ever felt. It's like nature grabbing you, trying to keep you from stopping, or keep stopping you, but you can't, because you got to keep going.
This man's high.
No.
This man's high.
I'm high on the mountain.
You hear that poetry spewing out of his mouth?
Listen, technically...
It started pretty good.
Technically, you are absolutely allowed to be high on this show. We did not put any...
For real?
Yeah, I have at no point put any sort of code of conduct as opposed to what substances you are allowed to be on this show.
The long and short of it is I don't want my legs clean from that.
Okay, well,
I got evidence.
Present some evidence.
Yeah, I got evidence for
back
you.
up your claim.
Yeah, prove it. What do you got?
Yeah, let's take a look. So this is a great...
Okay. You think you're a real funny guy.
I'm sorry, but...
How do you expect me to have a
I'm
proper
sorry.
debate?
You can't now. You can't now, man. You
Okay.
You should have seen your faces. That was hilarious.
You did get pretty owned just now.
You just got rickrolled, the equivalent.
I pretty much have to acknowledge what just happened.
Moderator, how are you letting me get owned so hard?
Listen, I walked right into it myself, and I'm not going to skirt around that.
Who else but Tito Kleinman, man?
You rapscallions.
I'm trying to make that happen.
You semi-professional extreme sportsmen are just all the same, aren't you?
So could I get that evidence back up? Would that be possible?
Yeah, there's a point to it. I mean...
because I want to get your response, sir, to this claim. So, shut both of you. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
I know.
I never want to hear anything about that ever again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay, hey, get rid of that. That's irrelevant. Don't ever show me that again. Okay. We're debating me. You're going to take con, you're going to take pro. We're going to start with you. You have all the time you need whenever you're ready.
Right. He scares me. It's a quality that I think a lot of people need. My cousin Bruno scares me. I think that's how you get power in this world and how you enact change. And I think that the idea of hot talk, or what's it called?
All right, we're gonna get some evidence to back up your claim that I'm scary and cool.
Right, talk fight. Yeah, you need to be able to strike fear in the hearts of the people that you're talking to in order to get anywhere in this world. And yeah, I mean,
Go on.
That's fair.
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I get
I
this.
think I can understand the point you're trying to make here, but I'm going to leave it to you to say exactly what you mean. But then I'll see if I was right.
right, yeah, I mean, you want to make people feel like they're as far away as possible from the experience and joy of being inside of a pool. The fun that they get from being near donut-shaped and colored bumpy floaty thingies, big pool noodle, diving board, plate of chip, and all these kinds of things. That's where they feel comfortable and where they have the power. If you make them feel like they are so far away from that and so close to being a skeleton, then they're actually in the palm of your hand, and you actually get to control them, make them do what you need to do, and you have absolute domain over them. And I think you have a quality that makes you a stronger individual than most out there.
Great, so let's close up on him. Let's go ahead and
Do
just,
me?
yeah, keep going.
Okay. His hair's big.
And that's good, you think?
That's a sign of power,
Yeah.
like a lion's mane. He's pretty tall. Before we started, I was like, God damn, he's tall. Or at least he's like slightly taller than me. He has a nice tie. He has good sense. He kind of looks like like a business zaddy or whatever, like those dudes who like use their belts and like whoosh, like I'm sure some ladies are into that kind of thing. I think he went to college, and I've seen him on TV before, and I think that's really cool. If you're on TV, that means you're at least pretty cool.
So Essler Juicington says CEO mindset. Just note that I have a CEO mindset.
For real, this guy.
Just note that.
Yeah, this guy's got major grind set. He knows how to rise and grind, and he knows how to act like a CEO and billionaire, and to truly carpe diem when us fools are down
So let's
here.
go to the why for this next part, and let's have you elaborate that a little further.
Just keep going?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, from what I've seen of his TV appearances, he just seems like this kind of cool guy who dresses nice.
And would you introduce him to Bruno?
To my cousin
we're getting
Bruno?
a question from the chat, which is, would you introduce him to Bruno? Maybe?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I was trying to get him.
They'd get along. Me and him would get along and actually have a natural rapport, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you'd be kind of like he's kind of like the wacky one, and you're
Hey,
like
can you keep it down, please?
No, I just
Sorry.
Don't I get a rebuttal?
No, I just heard you talk. It's not your time yet, so please just be quiet.
All right, well, you guys
It's
kind
a little
disqualified.
distracting. Talk.
Excuse me,
Hang on a second.
ma'am.
Oh, we're done. We're done with that. Unfortunately, we are done with that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was really good. You did really good.
Thanks.
We're talking about boobs. You're against them. Go.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Whoa, hey, you guys got that
I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but there's some things you have to have a moral stand.
Listen, I'm just saying, you guys look like the chauvinist pigs here who scoff at the idea that a man could be against boobs. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, we're all coming for you, the men.
Ew.
Me. I'm a feminist, I'll have you know. And I...
Hate boobs because of that?
So you'd go up to a woman and say I hate your tits.
No,
I hate those.
The topic was man boobs, just to be clear.
It is?
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch. I'm definitely feeling. I mean, you know what? No, I'm actually neutral on this now that I'm thinking about. Okay. Okay. We have some evidence being introduced. I think.
Oh, do we? We're gonna bring it up?
Yeah, I think no, not on your end, not on the producer's end. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Something wrong with that?
Make your point.
Something wrong with that?
Go ahead and talk.
Say something's wrong with that.
I'm listening.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
I'll say there's something wrong with it.
And who's left? I never thought about this. Yeah, that's our answer.
I'm sorry, your boobs are great.
Unbelievable.
Disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Do I talk about how I'm pro man boobs?
That was disgusting. Can we get that guy in here? We gotta get a new guy in here. gonna get. Hey, yeah, just sit right down.
Okay.
You're against man boobs. Can we get the stuff back?
Who is that guy?
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
And what do you do?
Tim Flatface.
Tim Flatface. Okay. Wait, how much time do we have left on this debate? I think it's 2 minutes. Yeah. So you got 2 minutes. Tim, you're against man boobs. Do you want to make the point you were making earlier?
Oh God.
Hang on. We got. Someone seems to have gone into the studio. Maybe
Hey,
got
stop that guy!
What the hell is this?
protester or
Get
something.
that guy out of here!
Hey, what's up? What's going on, folks? What's going on?
Are we safe?
Stop that guy! Oh,
Hey,
Hey! Get out of here!
Hey, I just want to give this guy a big hug. I love man boobs. I love man boobs. Go man boob. Oh, he was actually trying to do something nice.
Is that nice?
Well, is it nice when women
To arouse somebody?
You know? I mean,
But I think
no. What just happened was actually a travesty, and I think we should
I
all
think
be.
to be fair, he did compliment you.
Supporting an assault of.
Yeah, it was a very supportive sexual assault, is I think what just happened.
That's the issue, is that most assaulters out there think that they're woke, actually. And what they're doing is actually a means of,
Right, it's a slippery.
showing that they care.
thing.
It's a very...
certainly going to give us a lot to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have 1 more minute before we're
talk
going to vote on this. So, do you have any point you want to make?
I'm anti.
You're anti-man boob, and you have 45 seconds.
My only thing would be, say there's a child who's very hungry, and you pick this child up, and they are certain that if they suckle at your breast, they will be nourished.
Wow.
And you will have misled this poor child who needs
Oh my
to
God. People can't believe this.
who needs to be fed, and that's my only. It's the imitation crab.
Do you have a comment on your inability to breastfeed?
Yeah, it stings.
Okay.
I think about it all the time, My lack of lactation abilities is kind of a disappointment, but
10 seconds.
I think that babies are also in the wrong here, and that they should be thankful that they're getting any nourishment at all.
5
and the
seconds.
sweat coming down off my breast is actually equal enough to milk. But it's even
Shut
more.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
It has more
up.
salt.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. That's it. Shut up, both of you.
It's like that song.
Hey, shut up, both of you. Okay. Initial reactions. Boo. We're going to vote on that now. What's your name again, sir?
Tim Flatface.
Tim Flatface. You're voting on him. Forget that other guy. He was never here. Don't even think about that guy.
I don't remember his name.
He's irrelevant. Sir? Your name?
Mario Mars.
Mario Mars, cousin of Bruno Mars. Are you for or against man boobs? And we didn't fully define what that means. So let that be kind of to your interpretation.
Can I file a police report? What was
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
That was.
I mean, we got it on tape. So
Thank
that
you.
will help a lot.
Thank you. All right. Wow.
But yeah, I'm happy to be like a witness or whatever you need me to do. Like I really want to, I want to do right in this moment. So whatever you need from me.
Thank you.
You know, you're not doing so well early on, but I will say you
Surprised by the amount of votes
Yeah.
I've received.
you didn't really stand a fighting chance in this one. But we'll have you back on, or maybe a guy who looks like you will come back
Oh,
on.
yes,
that'll be enough, really. So
Good
you're
for
actually
you.
doing pretty well. You're actually hanging in there quite a bit.
I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, it's going really well right now. I actually have to say. Okay. We got some people who are okay.
People are just tired of Uptown Funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sorry about that.
Not enough though, apparently.
So I'm.
You both go away now.
Oh, okay.
Do I win something?
Is there
Yeah.
money?
Oh yes. Yeah. You can get.
I don't get any money for
you
being.
don't. Just get out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. I guess. But just.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've won. You have a few options now of what you can have. You can have, let me get it right here, the World Championship Wrestling Belt made of solid gold. Ooh. You can have this nondescript trophy made of solid gold. You can have this brick of solid gold. You can have Kevin Spacey's Academy Award.
Thank you, you will never
Oh,
escape.
and thank you. Let's get the name of what company that is that's generously sponsoring us.
Thank you.
Or you can have what's in the mystery box. Those are your 5 options. Some input from the chat would be nice. We have the championship belt made of solid gold, the nondescript trophy made of solid gold, the gold brick of it's gold, and Kevin Spacey's Academy Award, and the mystery box.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of golded out from Bruno's last, whole run of 24 karat magic and all that kind of stuff.
Of course.
So I will take the mystery box. I'm sure that whatever you got for me is going to be awesome.
With Tim Flat.
We're not talking about anything.
Do I wish I had got more time with Tim? And that's for us to debate? Okay, let's do a real quick one. You're going to be for yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Do I wish I had more time with Tim? I wish I had more time with Tim.
I personally don't.
Okay.
All right, great.
He was pretty nice. What's that? What's this?
You're going to take the mystery box?
I'm taking the mystery box. What's this?
I don't know. Trying to figure that out.
I'm really scared right now.
Oh, don't worry. That's actually old. It's probably from a different show.
I'm trying to ignore it.
Anyway, the mystery box was this deck of cards. Way to go, idiot.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way to go. Nice.
Are they all in here?
Maybe. I didn't look.
All right. Am I good?
Yeah.
Thanks. You want to do a collab with Bruno?
No.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Shouldn't have taken the mystery
11,
box.
12, 13, 14.
It's all real
15,
gold.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Hey,
What's up?
give me a fucking card, man.
Security. Someone take that.
Hey, do you know whose cousin I am?
Okay. Thank you. That was the first part of our debates. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we will have another set of debates. But for now, did we get the second sponsor, by the way?
I don't think we did.
Okay, well, then, so for now, let's...
Oh, wait, yeah, we did. It's beyond me. Hold on. Sorry, I got a lot going on back here.
Our producers are getting your sponsorship list up right now. Can we get David Divins out? Whoa. No, that guy is canceled. That guy is not working these days. Okay, so we have the Everything Now Corporation, we have Raytheon, we have Dino Longucci's Blood for Gold, we have TruthBit.jazz, we have delicious canned guava, and of course we have Beyond Meat. So we're going to see 2 commercials right now for delicious canned guava and Beyond Meat. We'll be right back.
Hey, Mon. Get your delicious canned guava. That's right. You've been waiting for it, and we gave it to you. I'd show you a can of it, but I don't have any because I ate them all. That's how good it is. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the guy who puts them in the cans. How many times has this happened to you? You're walking down the street, hankering for some guava, and none of the fruit stands are exotic enough to carry it. Well, now you can carry it yourself. I would have pulled one out of my pocket, but the one I had in there's gone, because I ate it. Fill yourself up. Make you and your buddy sick on last week's show maybe or something. Eat canned guava. It's guava in a can. And did I mention it's delicious? Because it's delicious canned guava. Hey, can you mention it's...
It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Good evening. I'm Jim Pabst. I'm a cow farmer. But also, I'm a cow lover. That's right. You're probably wondering, where's this baby's mommy?
I am too.
No need to worry or think much longer, baby. For this is your mommy right behind you.
Mommy.
More like Moomy. I love cows so much that I've determined they're no longer worth eating and killing to eat. That's why I've become a Beyond Meat manufacturer and scientist. Because I believe cows are beautiful and we shouldn't eat them. We should love them.
Cows are friends.
Love them very deeply, if you know what I mean. I've gone so far as to make Beyond Meat bleed like actual meat, because I know you sick fucks are into that kind of thing.
You sick fucks?
Yes, that's right, baby, yes. But in reality, I think the cow should be left alone. So much so that I'm not even letting her do the breastfeeding.
What? Oh no!
And wow, Beyond Meat with a very interesting ad approach there. I didn't think about the humanitarian angle of a simple farmer who became a scientist and breastfed his cow-human hybrid child. It's the kind of stuff you learn when you do corporate sponsorships. All right, so we have a couple more topics to get into today, and we'll be speaking to another interesting, intellectually savvy set of debaters here. But first, can I get the topics? Some ideas for some things we could debate. Someone could take a pro or a con. Doesn't necessarily have to be a pro or a con. Just some, some debate topics. And they can be totally normal things. They can be, like it's like is a library a thing we should pay for? I don't know. Could be that. Could be something else. Could be so many things. Now that I have to think about it, I realize it's kind of tough to come up with these. Marvel versus DC, Chili's versus TGI Fridays. Good thing we don't have that last guy here, because I would imagine he hadn't been to either, based on the way he lived his life. Nick Cage penis size. That would be an interesting one, just because I'd be interested to hear the positions taken. It might just be two people saying very big. Pillow fights versus pool noodle jousts. Should Leonardo DiCaprio get another Academy Award? Which day is best? I'm gonna go which day is best. This is a pretty open one. This could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, it could be Wednesday, Thursday. It could be Friday, Saturday, or even Sunday. So feel free to grab one of those points of views and just let me know what you're thinking. I am liking a lot of these though, so keep these in the back of your head for next time. Let's go ahead and introduce our debaters. Okay, great. Hi, ma'am and sir. No, let's go ladies first. Ma'am, could you introduce yourself, please?
Why, hello. My name is Eclair Balustrade.
Eclair Balustrade?
Balustrade.
And is that Claire or Eclair?
Claire.
Claire Balustrade.
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 Balustrade?
Yes.
Got it. Claire Balustrade.
Yes, indeed. I served as the official grief puppet of the United States for a number of administrations, beginning with President Clinton and culminating in President Obama's final term in office.
So 3.
Yes.
So that number is 3.
Yes, I suppose, yes.
Okay. Could have said that. Anyway, and your name, sir?
My name is Leonardo Tillamook.
Leonardo
Tillamook. Like the cheese.
Like the cheese.
Like the cheese, yes.
And is that because you are? What do you mean? That's a yes. But you just don't want to make a big deal about it. Okay, I understand. It's kind of tough because you're on live television. Okay.
What's he do?
We just won't talk about. What do you do? We kind of have to get into what you do.
Well,
should we just say it's not important?
It's not. Yeah. That's
okay. Not important what this guy does. Just say don't worry or something like that. So we're gonna get into this. So let's start with ma'am. What's your answer? Why? And also, have you ever gone on any private flights with President Clinton? It's one of the questions you've been asked.
Well, I was a great fan of the administration of Mr. Clinton. That being said, to answer your first question, my favorite day of the week is Monday. I believe in the American dream. When I think personally of what America means to me, it means the right to succeed and, of course, the right to fail as well. Now, if you really unpack the American promise, what it requires is a degree of elbow grease and hard work. Too many people today are content to rely on handouts, as you can understand. Now, these things are, of course, cyclical. These
Who's
things.
that? Who's this?
Oh, this is my hand.
Okay. We will get into that in just a second, but we're going to see why Monday is the best day. The evidence you've submitted for that. And so while we figure that out,
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Was this on a Monday? I don't think it was.
Now, of course, you might remember that this took place in the last few days of my work as the official brief counselor of the United States.
Sorry, one second. Thank you so much for the sub, CM Buzzkill. Let us know what company you are sponsoring us with. So yeah, you were explaining how this means it's a Monday. It was a Monday. Was it real?
Goodness gracious, land sakes alive.
Can we confirm that it was a Monday? What a terrible Monday. I'm going to see if we can fact check if it was a Wednesday.
You know, I'll tell you the truth. This was, in fact, my very last day on the job. In terms of how hard I had to work, there was a number of folks that were grieving, and I had to talk them down, so to speak. But Mondays typically signal the beginning of the work week. Signals when we can start to get our elbows greased. Signals when we can start to get the gears of the country going, if you understand my manner of speaking.
Okay. I think I understand what you mean by that, but I'm a little.
New sponsor.
Oh yeah, did we get that new sponsor? Jeff's Non-Toxic Boner Pills is our new sponsor. Thank you so much to Jeff's Non-Toxic Boner Pills, and it's good to put that right in the name so there's no confusion about that people know. These are okay to eat. Okay, so we should go to you and figure out what your favorite day is, Mr. Tillamook. Can I say, is it okay if I bring up that your name is that?
I would, Mr. T maybe. That's kind of also got some copyright.
Okay.
You could call me Mr. Tilla.
Mr. Tilla?
Or you could, Leonardo,
I feel like that
Leo.
draws more attention to it. Yeah, I'll call you Leo. Leo, what position do you take?
I like a good Saturday around 2 in the morning. Are we going for specific times?
That will help defend your case. Okay. So you're saying Saturday at specifically 2 in the morning is the best time.
Right.
You're definitely not 20 minutes left of this debate. Maybe let's say 12. That feels right. So yeah, go into that a little bit more.
Yeah, you worked, under your parents who may or may not have a very well-established franchise.
Cheese empire, dairy empire.
So the mom and pop shop that got a little bigger, we'll say. You worked all week under their thumb, and then now it's Friday, and you can have a huge blowout, and you're just you're coming back from just a very mild blackout on Friday night, and it's you find it to be early Saturday morning, and the rest of your weekend to enjoy, and You know, if you're a sports kind of person, then you got the sports coming on Saturday morning. If you're a cartoon person, you got the cartoons coming soon. You can go get yourself, you know, some nice
That's
some
pretty
snacks.
valid. Those are some really valid.
Yeah.
This is some very valid things coming up. Do you have any comments on Saturday? What's your Saturday look like? You go out? Do you ever find yourself going out? What's that like for you?
Well, Saturdays, I suppose they can be fruitful.
Oh, we're gonna have some evidence for what you mean by that.
For fruitful?
Well, you're saying Saturdays can be fruitful, so I think we're gonna try to see some evidence about what you mean exactly by Saturdays can be fruitful.
I'm ready.
That's the evidence.
Fire away.
Brought with you here, so I'm sure they're just pulling it out.
Yes, indeed. I submitted it in advance.
And so we'll see what you mean by Saturdays can be fruitful.
Almost there. Hold on. Sorry.
And then we'll get into why you think it's still Mondays despite that. Okay. So, this is when you're a member of the Big Dog Party?
Yes,
And
indeed.
you're not a Democrat, you're not a Republican, you're pissed off. And that's because you're President Big Dog. You want President Big Dog.
Yes. More or less, I suppose that's true. What I mean to suggest is that, yes, Saturdays can be fruitful, but ultimately Mondays, more than anything, speak to there's an inherent promise at the heart of it. Now, this business of the Big Dog Party, I suppose what this represents is just an understanding between the two parties that we can come together on a specific business-related legislation. For example, I think that we can understand that the workday is just a little too short. Can we agree on that? Can we agree that the workday is just a little too short? Yes, indeed.
You think it should be longer?
I do.
Okay, so
I
maybe
do.
that's why you like Mondays, because you're like, that's the first work day.
It's the first workday. We're getting started. We're getting things going.
Some people in the chat seem to be agreeing with that the work day could be just too short. Any thoughts on the work day being too short?
I
know you don't want to get into your work. I know you really...
No, but I can definitely speak on this. It's the work. You know, I don't think that you know, humans. They're showing that hunter-gatherers really only worked for about 4 hours a day.
Interesting.
And then they had most of their day.
What did they do?
They hunted and they gathered, and but they were able to do it within 4 hours.
But what did they do for the 20 other hours in the day?
Well, there aren't necessary. Yeah, you know, personal crafts.
Is that you
stick around? Who knows?
I feel like no, they weren't just like building pottery, and we didn't see that. Maybe
Except we did see that there's pottery, there's cave paintings.
It's not like everyone was doing this. Everyone spent 6 hours a day.
You don't get to paint
pots.
on your free time.
I do paint on my free time, actually.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you think only a few people got to do that?
I'm sorry. Let's see the point you're trying to make.
Right. This
I'll
graphic
see the evidence.
should really clear this up. Right. Exactly. That's the face of somebody that would have to work longer during a day. What?
That's the noise that would accompany it?
Shock and rage. Just, there's a few others, but anyway.
I see his point.
See it clearly.
Hey, Claire, you seem to be making the exact same face they're noticing, yeah.
Nah, I don't know if I agree with that 100%, but I can see, you know, sometimes I get caught, but with a little guffaw, like,
So
one of these?
Are you saying like turtles are being overworked in modern society, and that's why they look like that? They need to go back to prehistoric turtling, which involved like a lot of time for personal crafts, is your argument?
Yes, turtles these days have to avoid a lot more trash and the human population, and therefore they work a lot more per day than they may have in prehistoric times. But you look at those times, a turtle really would have only had to move from the watering hole to the cabbage, what have you.
Et cetera.
Leafery.
Okay, so it sounds like the premise. What I'm generally getting is that you think Monday's the best day because it's about work. You can work. You'll do a lot of work. You think Saturday's the best day because you just get to hang out with your friends. You don't have to work at your parents' whatever it is they process.
Largely successful, yeah.
Yeah. However they, turn something into a bunch of types of other things that are sold in stores.
Exactly.
And we don't need to get into exactly what that means.
No, we don't. It's. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I feel like the impasse is. So maybe you at home can chime in. What do you think? Is a day really good because it's full of work, or is a day really good because you don't have to make cheese today and you can just sort of hang out and be casual? Do you have any questions you want to direct at these guys? Do you have any point of view you think's not being represented here today? We'd like to hear it. In the meantime, do you have any points you would like to make towards like a Monday, or why work is really good and all that?
Yes, of course. So I think personally, for a number of years, being a grief, the official grief counselor of the United States, the grief puppet of the United States, I didn't really have an opportunity to voice my opinion. You see, I was just there to sort of suture the wounds, the mental wounds of the country, through hurricanes and storms and whatnot. But
So what does that mean exactly?
What does that mean? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we're not going to learn what that means.
It's about time. Thank you.
What's the right?
Off I go.
All right, we're gonna get another guy in here. We're gonna get another guy in here real quick. You're lucky because I think you were in a pretty bad bind there. Everyone really likes work, it seems like.
I would be hard pressed to believe that everybody who's watching this show.
Well, that seemed what it is, and let's get our next debater in here, and we can see what he thinks about it. Sir, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, yeah, I'm Scott Salad Dressing.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, you didn't do anything wrong. Stay exactly where you are.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Lady
Televote.
Lions is really just.
Okay, Mr. Salad Dressing, I'll be right with you in 1 second. I just got to get my next guy, my next person out here. So go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Allegra Rainbow Light.
Allegra Rainbow Light.
Yeah.
And Scott Salad Dressing.
Yeah.
So we have Allegra Rainbow Light, Scott Salad Dressing.
Yeah, I'm an influencer on the Chipotle Rewards app.
He's an influencer on the Chipotle Rewards app. And Allegra Rainbow Light, what is your job?
I'm a speech pathologist.
A speech pathologist?
Yes.
Okay, well, you think Saturday's the best day. You think Monday's the best day. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I think Monday's the best
Why
day,
you
of
think
course.
that is totally your call. Can we go back to the wives for a second?
Oh.
And can we get that timer back? You have 4 minutes to debate this topic. Whenever you're ready, you got ejected. You came in first, so let's start with you.
Okay, great. I'm not going to need the full 4 minutes. I think it's obvious that Monday is the best day, and that's simply because Garfield is a war criminal, and he hates Monday.
Okay.
So
and
if a war criminal
if you're
hates
just gonna
Monday,
bring that onto the show, we're going to need some kind of evidence. You know, what do you mean when you say Garfield?
I mean, I've got evidence.
Okay, great. Let's see this evidence that Garfield is a war criminal that you've prepared with you, and thank you for bringing it. I guess you did come prepared to accuse Garfield of being a war criminal.
I did, and in just a moment you'll see.
And you just
the
sort of
evidence
keep that evidence around with you?
Well, you told us to submit the evidence to the show before.
Yeah. But I didn't say what the topic would be.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, this comes up a lot.
Okay. Okay. Well, so we'll just we'll get that up right now.
Yep, I'm going to show you. So, you may be familiar with this porn.
Rouge the Bat?
It's porn. I mean, we can call it what we want, but this is pornography. And yeah, Garfield, the cat from the comics, he dropped this all over American Samoa, just from a plane. Into schools, young children in schools.
Is that a war crime?
Yeah. Oh, you think dropping explicit pornography
into a village
into
or
school
something.
onto school children?
That's not
in
okay.
American Samoa, no less.
That's not okay. Definitely. I don't know about war crime, but
that's a war crime to me. And if that guy hates Mondays, you gotta know. You gotta know that Mondays actually fucking rock.
Okay, that's an interesting point. So if Garfield thinks it's good, it must be bad, is that argument? So,
no, it's the opposite. If Garfield thinks it's bad, it must be good.
Right, thank you very much. And so your point on this is?
Yes, I think Saturdays are the best days because, have you ever heard the Happy Days theme song?
No.
I think that sums up the argument perfectly enough. Of course. Mm-hmm. It goes, Sunday, Monday, happy days.
There you go. And Monday's a happy day.
Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturdays, what a craze. Right?
So to
I
me,
guess-
that kind of seems like Saturday is when a craze is
I
happening,
was
and
gonna
that's
say the
sort of
same
a
thing.
neutral term. Whereas we know that Monday.
I think that was for me.
One thing we can agree, folks, round of applause for expressing yourself and putting yourself out there and singing. Very great
Thank
work.
you.
1 minute left on this. But yeah, I do understand that point that the other days are happy days. We've established
Yes.
that. That's a crazy day.
This is
when
a
I have
craze.
crazy days, they're not necessarily good days. I sometimes have a crazy day where it's like, oh my God, my wife's sister, she's entered into this bake-off, and I got to figure out what the best recipe to give her to win it is. And that's not fun for me. That's a very stressful afternoon of trying to teach her how to make a cobbler.
Well, I'm sorry that awfully specific thing happened to you, but
That's actually happened to me as well. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's that specific. I feel like there's a lot of people in the
that's
chat who
never
can probably
personally
relate to
happened
that.
to me, but I was just trying to create a broad and specific analogy.
are you sure that's never personally happened to you? Because I felt it.
No, that's never actually happened to me. I just thought, what's the most common thing that could happen for a chaotic day? And that's what I came to.
Well, a craze is an
And you
excitement.
have 7 seconds.
It's a change of energy. It's a change of pace. Welcome in the craze. Welcome out the flow of normality.
Okay,
Dumb.
shut the hell up. Shut
Dumb.
up. Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up. Both of you shut the hell up. Don't ever speak. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes.
Okay, shut up.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Get the poll up. Get the poll up about who won this. This guy's saying it's Saturdays.
Nope.
No, this guy's saying it's Mondays because Garfield's bad. This guy's saying it's Saturdays because they're crazy days. So, who do you think's right? Scott salad dressing or Allegra rainbow light? Thank you so much for coming on as briefly as you did. I thought you guys made a lot of really compelling points.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Could you hear me all right?
Yeah, what do you mean could I hear you? Oh, like, was your pitch good and
Yes.
everything? Yeah.
I'm a speech pathologist.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to
What does that
pathologize.
mean exactly?
Well, speak.
Okay, this is me speaking right now.
Could be better.
What is that? In what way?
Well,
I would like to know. I speak for a living, so.
you have a vocal fry that doesn't seem quite intentional.
Oh, God. What do you mean it doesn't seem quite intentional?
I'm just saying if it's something you're not aware of, it could be a bad habit.
Okay, just talk me through it. How do I drop it?
Go guh guh. No, with gumption.
Guh.
Guh. Yeah, that's good.
Guh.
Good. Now do that 500 times.
Guh. Oh, sorry. We gotta actually eject.
Just do it at home. Oh, what's that?
Is it you that we eject? Who's right?
He's right.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, we have to eject you.
Wait, no, he's left. I'm right, aren't I?
You're right.
Yeah.
Scott-
Wait, me?
I-
He
Scott,
meaning me.
I'm here for
Sorry,
whatever.
This is a false alarm. Scott, you're getting ejected. I'm so
Okay.
sorry about this.
Well, please.
All right, so sorry. We were in the middle of something.
Yeah. Your voice. See that?
Who won, by the way? Did you?
Allegra
okay.
won.
Allegra
No,
did.
wait, Scott won.
Oh shit! Scott was.
But
supposed to
he's
get all the
gone.
Gifts. Okay, Allegra, I'll let you have them. But first, you have to give me one. Okay, what's wrong with my voice? What the hell's wrong with my voice?
Here, take my card.
Is it your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So
That way I'll make sure to get it back.
okay. I don't know how to contact you on this though. You're
Okay,
just
maybe
saying
I'll
you'll
take the
find it?
phone.
Okay. Why don't I give you my phone?
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
This will work.
Wait, you have to pick a prize. So
Oh.
the options are World Championship belt made of pure gold, non-ship trophy made of pure gold, gold brick, Kevin Spacey's Oscar, or mystery box.
Why, Spacey's Oscar, of course.
Okay, this is Kevin Spacey's Academy Award. There
Yes.
you go. Allegra, take good care of
Okay, I'll call you.
that. Okay, please do. How would she call me, though? She could call her on my phone, but that wouldn't do anything for me. How do I get that back now? I'm sure we have some contact info for her or something. Okay, sorry. So we're going to do another topic now. So let's go ahead and hear some topics in the chat. Let's debate. Let's introduce our two new debaters, and then we'll see, what we get into on this one. Some topics we've debated so far: that long, confusing sentence, chicken and egg, me. We talked a lot about best day, bear or dog, cod the game or cod the fish, guava, good for you or bad for you, Garfield war crimes, heaven or hell, the Beatles or nuclear annihilation. That one's easy for me. I don't understand. Does that mean just like you have to hang out with the Beatles? Or you die in nuclear annihilation? Or like you have to listen to Beatles music? Or you die in a nuclear annihilation? Easy for me. Is Ghost scary? That's pretty good. I want to go with heaven or hell though. And I'm actually going to let you guys pick if either of you has a strong inclination.
Can I pick?
Yeah.
I want to go with hell.
You're going to go with hell.
Pro hell.
So you're going to be pro heaven. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and introduce you guys. Let's go with hell first. Let's go have hell introduce himself.
Right on. I'm EJ Valencia.
AJ Valencia.
EJ.
EJ Valencia.
EJ Valencia.
EJ Valencia.
Y'all listen to the podcast? Is that why you're clapping?
No. What? Could you explain that?
I'm a political podcaster, and I also deliver pizzas for Domino's, and also Pizza Hut.
EJ Valencia. He's a political podcaster. He also delivers pizza for Domino's and Pizza Hut. That's very impressive work, EJ.
Thank you.
Could I get your name?
My name's Larry Cuba.
Larry Cuba. Mr. Cuba, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm something of a con man.
Okay.
I help plan.
Don't often hear people say
help
that.
plan and execute conventions of various sizes.
Does that often confuse people?
Not really.
Okay.
Not typically.
Must have just been me.
You don't have trouble going to people saying like, I'm a con man. They don't get mad at you?
They're not like, oh, I don't want to work with you then?
Maybe that's why.
Have you been having trouble getting clients?
Is that because your nose? Is that what happened with your nose? You told someone you're a con man?
This is actually a herpes flare-up. I don't want anybody to
Okay.
Okay. But no, yeah. So I do.
Hi, Larry Cuba's in the chat.
Yeah, hello. I do the RNC and the DNC. Remember the Macarena in '96 at the Democratic National Convention? You're welcome.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, heaven or hell? The question that has baffled us all since the beginning of time. Do I want to be in heaven or do I want to be in hell? People often go back and forth on this. Religious figures since the beginning of time practically have wondered, which of these is better? Which of these do I want to be in? Which of these should I be working towards? We're going to get into that tonight. Some say it's heaven. Some say it's the place in the clouds where everything's fine. Can we get that timer going, by the way? Some say it's hell. Some say it's the fire, scary place where everyone's cool and badass. These two are going to hash that out. Mr. Valencia, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, for sure. So, anyone who's in heaven actually is a fucking nerd and is not worth knowing because they just followed the rules too good, and therefore they're kind of goody two-shoes. They're probably going to betray you if they need to. So, anyone who's worth knowing and worth getting to work with is in hell. All the cool people are in hell. Jimi Hendrix, John Lennon, the guy who most gangsters, I would say, Al Capone. Maybe Tupac Shakur's in hell because rules are lame.
Oh, sorry, we're gonna have some evidence for maybe some of these people you think are in hell, or something about hell being cool.
How would he know? How does he know? I need to find out.
I don't bring the science.
I hope this picture
clarifies things. Verify the science.
There you go.
Okay, so I see what's going on here. So you're basically saying,
as we start
Internet Explorer, the coolest possible browsing app, as its popularity declined,
people started murdering.
Stopped murdering. Because all the cool people started going away.
Yes,
cool
exactly.
People use Internet Explorer. Mm-hmm. Cool people use Big Gun.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're finding a natural correlation there?
I would say so. Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty tenuous. I gotta just my 2 cents.
I have to say it's probably the least tenuous one we've had tonight. If I'm being honest.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I wasn't fucking paying attention earlier,
That's
so
fair.
I fucking cares.
All the cool people,
Mr. Cuba.
Yeah.
Mr. Cuba.
Yeah.
What do you say to that? What do you think about heaven or hell?
Well, you got to think who's probably in heaven, right? Prince.
Why?
Right?
Why?
How would he be in heaven?
I feel like he broke a lot of laws.
Exactly.
He was a God-fearing man toward the end.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah. Okay, so he's in heaven. You would think that Prince is going to go anywhere where he's not getting sucked off. Okay, heaven is supposed to be a place where everything is really great, and it's basically like your perfect version of life forever, in perpetuity, right? Okay, for me, that's getting sucked off.
So, probably for most people, it's getting sucked off. Right, fellas? Right, fellas?
If I'm just trying to chime in and be an objective party here, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best part of my day or life or month.
Look, I'd like to draw a little, like middle of the road kind of work here. I also love getting socked off, okay?
Can we maybe just establish that, look, it's important in debates to find compromise, to find areas of agreement, to find middle grounds. We're going to see some evidence for this, but can we all just get on this? Okay.
Now this is what I'm fucking talking about.
We all
Look
know
at
if
this
disco's playing.
Look at this fucking guy.
You're getting sucked off.
My God.
Everyone knows that.
I mean,
Who is this?
I agree, but
I submitted this picture. I don't know who that is.
I think the logic's broken. Because if you know anything that's cool in the eyes of God and all of his cronies and shit is like bad. So
I could hear that point. I just want to circle back to this so we can really all get on the same page about this, because I think it's going to be important.
Yeah, probably.
You all love getting sucked off. We all love, the three of us.
I love Dome.
We love getting sucked off.
I love Roadhead.
Are we all clear about that?
Yep.
I love getting my dunk sunk.
So we're not so different in a lot of ways.
No, in fact.
And I would argue everyone at home. Maybe we're all not so different.
I'll click.
Maybe in a way there's something we all have in common.
We talk a lot about that on my podcast, Jizberg.
Go on about that. Why don't you speak on that?
Mostly about getting sucked off and times we finger blasted other people.
Listen, I'm a guy about deals, all right? You got a podcast? I got a podcast convention happening in Miami-Dade.
No kidding.
I can get you a booth for free.
Okay, hey, everyone shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Never talk about that again. Never talk about that again. Okay. Look at me. Look at me. Never talk about that again.
Oh my God, look at this fucking topic.
This one, what, is about...
Eating ass or getting pegged?
I maybe wish this upon myself by having us all agree we like getting sucked off.
Yeah.
We have 15 minutes to debate this. Okay. Who wants to take getting pegged?
I'm good with either.
I was just gonna say, if you're doing one, you should be doing the other two.
Amen. Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's have you both take both sides together on this.
Okay.
Let's ramp on it. Let's ramp.
Feel free to rip on this. I don't feel like there's nothing to really referee here. So do what you guys got to do.
My one con about getting pegged is that it's just so much work has to go into your asshole being exercised enough for something to enter it easily.
And then you want something soothing after, right?
Exactly right. Yeah.
Okay.
But by the time that you've done the work and then it's actually in there, then you're actually having a good time. And it's really fun. It actually feels good to receive, you know? It feels good to let someone else give. It lets someone be powerful, because then that shows that there is a power dynamic there that's being passed back and forth like a basketball.
Is there anything more powerful than giving, America? No.
No.
I would agree.
And it's receiving.
Let's find another thing we can all agree on. Is there anything more powerful than giving?
Yeah, eating ass.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then maybe we'll just.
But hey, these things, they tend to need winners, right?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so here's what I'm going to say.
Look, you both seem to love both of these things. There's got to be some thing you can disagree on here.
Well, okay. No. I think I got this figured out.
Okay.
Ready? You're a podcaster.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Podcast convention, Miami-Dade. I can get you a free booth. If you decide to lose this debate, you forfeit right now. We just chat at this point.
Free booth?
Free booth.
I don't know if I can allow this deal to happen. Be present.
You and your roommates from Silver Lake or Echo Park or wherever the fuck you're from.
There is a poll. Like, you can't resign from the debate. You can't surrender.
It's North Hollywood.
It's not up to you guys who wins.
Hey, somebody get that guy!
We got it.
Somebody grab that guy!
What the fuck is this? Hey! Hey!
What's up?
Yeah.
What do you want? What did you
I saw this earlier and I wanted to be just like that guy on TV.
It was not liked.
I'm better than him.
Well
Who is
received.
that guy? Why is he here?
Yeah!
Well, it was not well received when he did that.
Somebody kick that
Go
guy
back
out.
in here. Hey, go
back
away.
in here.
Get that
Go
guy
away.
out of here.
Go away.
For these conventions.
Why would he think that? Did he watch after it happened when we all went? That was not okay. That was an invasion of personal space.
I thought it was pretty funny.
He stopped as soon as he saw it and sprinted over here. He was like, I gotta go do that.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he seemed emboldened and he seemed inspired.
I want to just put a public service announcement out right now so we don't have this happen again. That is not well received. That is, I understand you mean it as a compliment. I understand you want to do it as some kind of body positivity thing, maybe. Doesn't really make sense in that way. But maybe that is your motivation. Either way, cut that out.
You know, I got to book security for these conventions. If you're looking for a connection, some like good security team for your thing.
Did you come here to sort of network? Was the idea of being on this show to sort of find business partners?
Well, so actually, I just want to say, there was a Sonic the Hedgehog convention in Miami-Dade. I'm trying to offload a lot of shirts that weren't sold. They're
That
just
was
sitting
yours?
there. Yeah, that was me.
Wow.
They're just sitting there. It's a bunch of Rouge the Bat bath mats and T-shirts and things like that. I'm trying to offload that shit.
Okay.
What
to be
the fuck
honest,
is this?
I am a little confused on this. Can anyone explain to me what that means?
Yeah, it's like getting poked in your butt by a waifu versus
And that is?
It's like an anime wife.
An anime wife.
What was the other option?
It was waifu pegging or furry pegging.
And that, I imagine, is just getting pegged by
a furry.
someone wearing an animal costume.
Yeah, I work with a furry. He wears his thing in the in the oven kitchen space.
That's got to be hot.
Definitely, but he feels free in it, so it's like fine.
Okay, that's fine.
I never thought about him, raw dogging me.
This was that kind of show, to be honest with you. When I set out to make this, I didn't think we'd be talking about pegging and things like that. But sometimes that's what's on the American people's minds.
It's true.
It's kind of always on
Let's
the
see that
American people's minds. Am I right, everybody? Oh, jeez.
Okay, number of people who drowned by falling into a pool correlates with films Nicolas Cage has appeared in. And this is in relation to pegging.
I actually can find a connection to this if you need some help over there.
Yeah, go for it. Anyone who's got it.
All right, so Nicolas Cage was at his best in the 90s and the mid-2000s, right?
That's right.
Just before the economy collapsed and people stopped having pools because they couldn't afford to own their own homes. They had fucking apartment complexes, right?
So just the general, the
homeownership
amount of films Nick Cage could get correlated with the strong economy. With the number of pools also correlated with the strong economy.
Right. This is just, statistics.
And so what does that have to do with pegging?
That's on you.
Okay. Okay.
First of all, waifu is spelled wrong up there. It's W-A-I.
Well, then that's your side. I think you're going to take that one.
Yeah, I guess that is our answer.
Okay.
I guess you're going to say you like getting pegged by your anime wife.
Destination or free
Thank
will.
goodness.
Never mind.
Okay. Predestination or wow, a very radical change, Wavy Lines.
Right.
Thank you for this. This is the kind of stuff that make Dick Cavett proud of me. We're going to talk about predestination or free will. Let's go in on Mia for a second here. Predestination. Things are already all going to happen. Everything that's happening is just playing out like a show that you don't have the script to, and you're just an actor in it, and you don't get to decide anything. And everything that will happen has happened, and everything that has happened is predetermined of the following. And you're just kind of going to walk around and be like, "Wow, I guess I'm doing this today," or maybe not. Maybe sometimes you can be like, I'm gonna drive my car right into a brick wall just to feel something, and that is affecting your life. That's making a change in a significant way. You can be like, I feel crazy right now. I'm gonna take my muscle car. I'm gonna go 110 miles an hour, and I'm gonna try to crash into a wall. Because that is an act of free will in some way. Or maybe you're just like, I'm gonna go to a new store today. I'm gonna change it up, get coffee at a different place.
Are you going to ask us a question?
Yeah, which side are you on
that? Free will.
Well, all good, because I'm predestination, so.
Okay, great. So maybe we can also talk about how in your lives, things that you've experienced, things that you do that inform why you have that opinion. Does anyone want to start?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
start.
okay, go ahead.
All right. So in the works of Arthur Schopenhauer, he describes a phenomenon which he calls the Wille zum Leben in German, in the original German, which translates into English to
and you're a convention organizer.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
there are philosophical conventions that I've organized, and I listen sometimes.
Don't judge.
All right? It's called the will to life. And what he argued was that innate in every human life and every human consciousness is this unconscious drive. He kind of is a Freudian in that sense, I suppose. They probably wouldn't have been, wouldn't have identified each other as like, there's no kinship there philosophically. And yet, what he argued was that there's a degree to which we are driven by these wills that are overpowering. We have to fuck. We have to fuck. But he argued.
Can we all agree on that again, real quick? Find one more quick thing to all agree on. Because I got to be fucked.
Sustained.
Yeah, I mean that's just me. Oh, we're gonna see some evidence.
Put it up there.
Maybe that's evidence that we all like having sex, or maybe this is just evidence to the thing he was saying before.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Wow.
This is actually the cover of Schopenhauer's book. The World as Will and Representation.
So your evidence is Schopenhauer's The World as Will and Representation.
Yeah. But because what he was saying was, you got these drives that kind of control you in a sense, and yet at the same time, powerful individuals, which he called monks, had the ability to transcend the sort of virility that sort of rested right in their chests, and they can become happy.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I didn't like that. Too many big words, I think.
Bunch of fucking Kierkegaard people out there. I see you.
Hey, come on my podcast.
I don't know if you're like me. That made you feel stupid, and that's probably why we ejected him. If you're anything like me, you thought, I don't know what the hell he's saying. What the fuck? What? Am I supposed to understand that? Shit. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. And then you were like, I don't like this thought, and so you ejected him, and that's fine. What's your name, sir?
Hey guys, it's me, inspirational breakdancer Brandon Clavis.
Inspirational breakdancer Brandon Clavis.
I love your videos, man.
Thank you so much.
They're a riot.
And you're Jizberg?
Yeah, I'm one of the co-hosts of Jizberg.
Hell yeah, we should do a promo.
Okay.
Like a co-branded.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd love to build up your channel, man.
That's very nice.
We're gonna get some evidence. I don't know exactly what for. Can we get that timer? Okay. Who wants to take this one?
Well, I think we can all agree this is about fucking. Mm-hmm. I need to fuck every day.
Okay,
I'm all about free will.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm about free will, but I came to agree with you guys. I heard what was going on before.
Okay. So we're all going to get on the
I just want to make sure, I want to be in a good place with you guys.
That's good too, because you're a new guy. So
I'm
we
new.
should make sure that do you like getting your shit sucked as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, great. So we're all just trying to get on the same page about that.
Is it my turn?
Yep. Whenever you're ready, you're going for predestination.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend Taekwon Dave, and he one time was like, all right, I'm pretty sure that we're in the Matrix. Like, we live in the Matrix. People are batteries used by these robots. We're actually in the future, and that we have no free will, and that everything's, we're just kind of like rats in a maze. But if the maze was kind of like an MMO RPG, where we're kind of wandering around and doing things, and we get side quests and missions.
To whose benefit?
So, to the robots who have taken over and are using us as batteries. We're in these tubes and goo.
Oh, so this is literally the plot of the Matrix.
He thinks my friend Taekwon Dave thought we were literally in the Matrix. So he's trying to test his theory out, and he's like, I can willingly walk into traffic right now, all right, and then I'll be like, I'll take fate into my own hands or whatever. And he got hit by a car naturally, and he ended up in the hospital. And he ended up meeting his nurse, who ended up being his wife for about 20 odd years. And, it's kind of a weird thing of like, okay, it turns out that maybe things are actually working out the way they wanted to. And
is that predetermined, or is that he met his wife while he was at a hospital?
Maybe, I think it's like a meant-to-be kind of situation. And it funny enough, turns out the guy who hit him with his car was actually his wife's dad, who hit him because he was fat and he didn't like him.
Oh, okay. That does feel synchronistic in a sort of vague, undefined way.
Yeah.
And maybe that could have some, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that would be an argument in favor of predetermination. Like, all your behaviors are just going to lead to future behaviors you don't have control over. His whole life he was going to meet that wife in that hospital trying to be Matrix.
Yeah, it's like a web of...
But he hadn't even seen the Matrix yet for a lot of his life.
Exactly. But when he did, then it fucking blew his fucking mind. Yeah, it's like a bunch of little actions that kind of it's like a bunch of causes and effects that leads him to getting hit by a guy because the guy who hit him hates fat people, and my friend Taekwondo Dave's a little fat, and then
Taekwondo Dave's doing okay now though.
Yeah, he's fine. He's still fat, but I mean I think that's cool for him.
That's okay. We got only a little less than 3 minutes left to get into this, and I think we want to get into this a little bit more. So, sir, do you have anything else you want to add about free will?
Absolutely. I mean, my friend, you kind of just made your own bet on that one. Because I've seen The Matrix, my guy, 15 times. I've watched it once a week for the last 15 weeks. I just watched it.
Very recent.
Yeah.
So really, you watched it for the first time like a couple months ago.
It's
a few months ago.
Fresh, my guys.
Okay.
And
that's bad for you, I would say. Oh, we're gonna get some evidence.
Yes, I'd love to bring this up.
Okay.
All right, interesting.
Interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see.
This is thought-provoking.
Okay. This is a guy who's just watched The Matrix once a week for 15 weeks.
For real.
I mean, this is The Matrix.
It's true. Now, let's compound that last one with this one, because I guess this is a two-pointer.
Yes.
This is a two-pointer? Okay.
That was
so
okay?
that's totally fine. So we have the image of Mario and Peach, and it says sexuality, and now we have these 5 babushkas on one of those children's play...
spinny tops.
Play spinny tops, and they seem to be just, talking, chatting.
Exactly.
So go ahead, you have 1.5 minutes. Go ahead and explain how all that is related and has something to do with free will. Your time begins now. You have 1.5 minutes.
The Matrix is everything. Yes, we can all agree. We've all seen the movie. Maybe not as much as me or as recently. We got video game characters. Mm-hmm. They are the Trinity and Neo of the Mushroom Kingdom, okay? And we've all played video games. I like to have fun. I own a Nintendo Switch. Sexuality, of course, that is the Matrix. Their love, their combination, it's that Mario and Peach. It's exactly the same thing. And then you look at the women in the babushkas, and they are spinning away. They are having fun, you guys, because the Matrix... Should the women in their babushkas be on a spinny wheel thing? No. But in the Matrix, once Trinity and Neo rise above the Matrix, they kind of take their will into their own hands. That's the point I'm getting to, okay? Neo
the Matrix is about free will now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's entirely...
about him sacrificing himself to affect the course of events in some way.
Yeah, there's like that old lady who keeps telling him that there isn't predetermination, like he's going to, but he doesn't going to.
I haven't seen the new one, if I'm being honest. I think I've only seen the first one.
Well, the new one is really, that's all about Neo and Trinity. I mean, it's truly, that's why I'm Mario
15 seconds.
It's no wonder that was lost on you. The point is, I'm right. I've seen the movie, you've seen the movie. You know it's about free will. You know it is for free will. And if that is his main
Shut up now, 5 seconds.
And so, it's a Jesus thing also, but everyone always looks for Jesus.
Okay, shut up. That's it. Get the pull up. That's it.
Great work, man.
Hey,
shut up. I know, you guys can do that after. You can do that after.
You should give me your phone.
Shut up. Please shut up. Please be
I'll
quiet.
call you.
Okay.
Thanks.
You can switch phones with each other after the show.
Already done.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get that poll up.
Vegas.
Can I
Matrix 3 and 4 were the best ones. Is the argument we're getting? And
I liked the fourth one.
Yeah, even the third one actually has a lot of stuff to enjoy.
The battle for
my God,
the city.
It's like
what's it?
It's like 100 for Zion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a war movie. Yeah.
You watched it recently?
Yeah. I'm a Wachowski head. I can't help it.
Come on.
Yeah, but the fourth movie's pretty good. It's gayer than the other three, but they're also pretty gay as it is.
I think that's good, maybe, right? Just stop hiding it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just lean into the fact.
Yeah, it's like it actually is gay. Yeah. Anyway, on the next Jizberg that's coming out, we have Phil Margera and Henry Kissinger.
So you just want to plug your podcast now? Yeah. A lot of people seem to be coming on here to promote other things. I don't know
why else would you have them on?
Why don't I do some breakdancing?
I guess that is why you have people on, is to promote other. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, I guess. I don't know. Heavy breakdance.
Well, I do so much with my legs, but the desk is here and you can't see. You see what I'm doing?
I can barely see.
Yeah, they're moving like a cartoon character, right? You can't believe that. It's like Scooby-Doo and they can't go, but they're starting. That's kind of my whole thing.
Sprint through this desk.
I might. Don't tempt me. Word.
All right, we have a tie right now. We need someone to break this.
Wow. The breakdancing and put me over the edge? Just kidding.
I think it actually hurt. I think you were doing better until you started breakdancing. And then actually, I think Kind of messed you up.
People are closed-minded.
Yeah.
No one watches this channel is actually.
So we'll just have someone go ahead and break this tie. And just go ahead and have someone break this tie.
Also, we have these new sauces at Domino's. If you get like the cinnamon twist, you get this like baked apple pie bowl thing. And if you get the Parmesan or garlic twist, it comes with this kind of like Alfredo sauce bowl kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You lost.
All right.
Yes!
Can I have my phone back?
But we're all still winners. No, I have to call you about the podcast.
Right, for sure.
Hey, you've won an award. You could have World Championship Wrestling belt made of solid gold, nondescript trophy made of solid gold, just block of gold, or the mystery box.
I'll take the mystery box.
I really don't know why so many people think the mystery box. Congratulations, you have a loaded gun.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Could have had brick of gold.
Look, I'm Alec Baldwin.
Okay, that was...
From the movie Rust.
Did anyone get hit with that?
I hope not. I was told there was blanks.
No, I said it was a loaded
Just
gun.
like Alec
I didn't say blanks. We were on TV. They heard that I didn't say blanks. Looks like no one got hit with that. You should go check though, man. We should maybe just...
Nah, that seems like you. I mean, this is your...
I gotta do the show. You know what? Thanks guys for coming on. You can both get the hell out of... Get out of here. No, don't do this shit. No, I don't know why you all think you're supposed to shake my hand. We never established that as part of the thing. Can we just stop this? Can you guys go? All right. Can you...
Here, shake my gun. Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't like that you're pointing the loaded gun.
Everyone, wanna...
Can you two get off the stage? I'm trying to run my show. Yeah, that's... Okay, now you've loaded the gun again. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I gotta learn how to do that. Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for having us. And thank you for the gun.
You're welcome. Can't get any respect. All right, we're going to go to one more set of commercials here from some of our sponsors, and then we will debate one more topic. Let's go ahead and check in on our sponsors. So we have Jeff's non-toxic boner pills, and maybe you guys in the chat can give us one more commercial that we can do. It doesn't have to be a sponsor. It can just be another thing that we want to see a commercial of. In the meantime, we'll do Jeff's non-toxic boner pills, and while that's happening, throw out some other things you want to see a commercial of. And then we will be right back with the final debate.
Hey y'all, you ever find yourself, it's about 9:30 p.m., coming back from a nice dinner with your gal pal or your guy pal, whatever, and you find yourself not aroused, but you want to be, and so you take a pill, and it's you fuck for 40 minutes, and then you go in the bathroom, you be like, hey, good job, you. And you see you're bleeding. You're bleeding out of your nose, you're bleeding out of your eyes. Your new friendly person was too kind to say anything, but they got blood all on them. There's already an ambulance on the way. And you ask yourself, is this worth it?
Hey Jeff, you're doing a lot of backstory. We really need to get to the product.
Well, I feel the product is better sold.
Okay, we can't cut.
As an alternative.
We can't cut is the thing. So just
Okay.
like, let's try to really power through because this is all going to be in the commercial too now.
All right. Yeah. Well, you may ask yourself, is it worth it to fuck for 30, 40 minutes and then bleed out of all your orifices? First of all, yes. Second of all, but you don't have to. Okay. There's non-toxic boner pills specifically made by Jeff. Okay, Jeff's a good buddy of mine, and he just got tired of, having.
Oh, are you not Jeff? I was told Jeff was going to come down today.
Jeff, he just wanted to get one last whack and make sure that his pill is better than the toxic pills.
So he's doing a trial right now.
Yes.
And you're doing the commercial for the thing they're still doing trials on.
I didn't say that. I said he just personally, I think he got a little bit addicted to vomiting directly after having sex.
Keep in mind, this is in the commercial.
Most people don't want that experience. It's not my fault that Jeff's into it, but I'm saying that it's better to have a sexual experience that isn't toxic for your body.
There we go.
An enhanced
Hit that.
sexual. Longevity is great. You bang a few out and you're still going. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we just got to the product part of this commercial, and it seems like you have nothing left to talk about.
Well, it is. That's why I was saying it's the comparison to what it's like to poison your body in order to consummate a relationship with somebody. It's better to not have to. We all know
what's in
that
it.
We would.
Like, what's the story of the brand?
I just things that get you going, get the blood flow, help the blood flow, but don't. Jeff's busy. Jeff, I don't know if you want to. You could do what you want, but if it's going to be, you might not want to have that call on speakerphone. Is all I'm saying. But there's stuff to get the blood happy, and you got a little bit of cumin in there for sure, and there's a little bit of crushed up rhinestone, specifically. I think it's the rose quartz, right? Whoever the loved one, they crushed some of that up. Put it in there.
You're eating rocks?
You're swallowing. Don't chew these pills. Do not chew these pills. And you definitely take it with 50 ounces of water.
Hey guys, it's Mark Mitchell from Burroughs Basketball. Thank you.
Go 11s!
Let's go. The Fighting 11s, baby. And when I'm getting sweaty and hot and all dried out on the court, what I turn to is a glass of ice water. And I want to really hit home on ice water. Because there's some motherfuckers out there that, and I'm not going to say names, but they might just be the most decorated Olympian of all time in fucking swimming. Michael Phelps. He's on this old bullshit about room temperature water is all he drinks. Oh, he thinks because he knows water so much? Yeah, right. I drink it. You swim in it. I run. You drown. Thinks he's so cool. He was on the Fighting 12s. Hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Let's talk about the product a bit.
Whoa. Calm yourself, Mark, and make sure you cool yourself down with a nice glass of ice water.
Thanks, Dad.
I am Mark's dad and coach. The coach of the Burroughs Fighting 11s.
I forgot I'm supposed to call you coach.
Don't worry about it, son. We drink ice water before every game.
There's no ice in the glass.
Oh shit!
Dad, water.
Where's that PA?
Hey, don't hit the PA.
I need to purge, I think. Should I purge?
You need to work here to hit the PA.
I don't think I'm brave enough to purge.
Wow, and thank you to our generous backer with those non-toxic boner pills. And it's nothing like a good old commercial for ice water every now and then. Just be reminded, ice water is delicious and nutritious. We have one more topic to debate here tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me as far as we've come here tonight. Go ahead and sound off in the chat with some debate topics we can get in here and start figuring out what we're going to talk about. We've had a lot of exciting votes. We've got a lot of exciting winners. People keep choosing the mystery box, and it's to their detriment. Is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? Leprechauns, real or fake? Hey guys, have fun handing out, but gonna be headed out. Fun show as always. Thank you. Jelly versus Jam. Minecraft versus Fortnite. Minus versus plus sign. Are there more eyes or legs in the world? Bret Hart or HBK? Is Three Musketeers the worst candy? Man or myth? 8 tracks versus everything. Boats or cars that can float? The word cracker, funny or racist? Can you scroll back up for me? No? I guess we're fucked. What was like the first 3?
Leprechaun, real or fake? Is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? Minus or plus sign? Minecraft or Fortnite?
Okay, anything you guys are feeling here?
Could do any of those.
A bathtub is a reverse boat. I peel off the chocolate coating first and devour the innards. Oh, that was about Three Musketeers. Okay, I thought that was a...
Yeah.
Hi, long-time viewer, first-time caller. Would you rather smell like poop all the time and not be able to smell it yourself, or have your significant other smell like poop and have to smell it all the time? That's a pretty interesting one. Let's get into that.
Yeah.
One of you wants to smell like poop all the time because at least you won't be smelling it. The other is saying, I don't want to smell like shit, but I'll put up with my significant other, whom I spend the most time with, smelling like shit all the time. Who feels what about each? Let's go ahead and, anyone want to take one?
The significant other smelling like shit, I got that. That's me.
Okay, let's go ahead and introduce yourself then.
Okay. Hello, America!
Set that timer up.
Hello, America. It's me, Irving Hamlish. Former major lawyer in the LA County area, former professional basketball
I've had
player.
a lot, I'm just going to real quick, had a lot of people coming here to sort of network, promote, do other things. You're not doing anything like that, right?
No, of course not. No.
Because this is a serious debate.
Right.
Okay.
Of course.
Continue.
I was the former president of the United States. I just lost an election, and now I'm a pundit. So I'm here to talk.
Who'd you lose to?
A baby.
Ah. Tough.
An infant. Well, no, actually, technically I lost to a former teammate of mine, and then he died because someone told him that he was bones.
That's right.
And
that is right. I remember reading
subsequently,
about that.
the baby became president.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about yourself. Sorry, Mr. Hamlish.
Well, like I said, former president, now I'm a pundit, which is great.
And you're happy you're doing this? This isn't a concession in any way? We are paying you $500,000 a year to just come in sometimes.
Yeah, but like, how often do I get invited to the House of Sod?
The House of what?
To the House of Sod. How often do I get invited to parties held by the House of Sod? Not as much.
I haven't really been getting invited to many parties at all lately. I don't know. I could try to get you.
You have a light?
No. You are allowed to smoke, but I don't personally have a lighter.
Okay, well.
What happened to your nose, Irving Hamlish?
I got punched.
By who?
By somebody who said that I wasn't a good president.
They said you're not a good president, and then thank you, Brightside Movement, for the raid with 15 viewers. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining us, this is the Everything Now show, and we're doing Fight Talk right now. Talk Fight. We're debating various topics. They can be there's many ways you can interact with these debate and change its direction and alter it in some ways. Do you want a cigarette?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's the guy that sounded interesting.
Hey, everybody. Hi. It's so nice to have you here with us. So we are going to get into this debate a little bit more. We're here for the poop debate. Yeah. Let me actually get into that. So the topic is, Mr. Hamlish here, former president turned pundit, is arguing that he would like his significant other to smell like shit all the time, but it means he won't smell like shit all the time, personally.
Yeah.
The man we haven't quite gotten into here, he is going to be arguing the opposite. He wants to smell like shit. Oh, sorry, it was scary to breathe. Can we just hold them off? Hold them off at least. What do these guys want?
I got Secret Service my whole life.
Okay, well, have them hold them back or something.
Who's that guy?
What do you guys want?
Who is this?
What do you want? What does that mean? You gotta be more specific. What is the prank? Did you come out here without a? Do you not know what you wanted? Yeah. You got excited and you showed up, but you don't actually have what your next plan is.
He seems scared.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. What do you mean? Are you trying to communicate something to me?
Is Timmy trapped in the well?
All right, I couldn't tell. At the end, it felt like he was trying to tell me something.
It did. The hand motions.
It felt like he was minding something to me.
Yeah.
That's gonna bother me for.
I should have asked
we
if he
gotta
had a
move
fucking
on.
light. I should have asked if he had a fucking
We gotta move on. I really want to know. So yeah, this guy's gonna be arguing that he's okay with smelling like shit all the time, every minute of every day, but he won't personally smell it. Sir, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, hi. My name is Bobby Uganda.
Bobby Uganda.
Yeah. And I'm a.
Any relation?
To what?
To Uganda, the country?
No.
No.
Oh, no. Let me get that guy.
Somebody stop that guy, please.
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
How does he keep getting in here?
Hey,
guys, this is my little brother.
Okay.
He said he wanted to do a protest, but can you guys just touch his man boobs?
Is that what this is about?
Yeah, we're big fans of the show, and we saw the guys doing the man boobs earlier.
I'll do that.
Do you want it signed?
No,
He's a
you just
former
wanted to be a part of the.
I won the NBA championship in 2004 with the Detroit Pistons. I can sign it. Is it? Yes?
We're just gonna get out of here. He just wanted.
Are you okay? Is everything okay?
No, it's all good. We were big fans of the show. You were doing the thing. You talked about.
What do you mean no? Is everything okay?
Just get out of here. Get out of here. Don't listen to him.
Okay.
He's a dreamer.
What does that mean?
You know, one of the things you can do when you retire from office is you can just sell autographs. They don't tell you that, but I make probably like $200 a pop off these autographs that I sell. I would have charged him for that. That's a good way to make money. It's a good way to make money.
I feel morally conflicted about.
Because you could write a book.
But we have to. Mr. Uganda, sorry, where were you?
I am a stay-at-home uncle.
What does that mean?
I don't work. I just live at my brother's house, with his. I guess I watch his kids sometimes. So I'm like a stay-at-home uncle.
All right, Mr. Uganda is a stay-at-home uncle. Mr.
I stay at
Hamlish
home.
is a former president turned pundit. I'm David Nibbins. Let's come in on me for a second. Smelling like shit all the time, but not knowing it. It's a time-honored tradition. You're cast with some kind of spell, where you just smell like shit constantly, every day. It's sort of an Emperor's Clothes situation, but in reverse. You don't know. You can't tell. It's not making any sense to you. Everyone's walking away and it's like, this is awful. And you're like, it smells fine to me. That's pretty bad, right? But
No.
what if it was, yeah, well, hang on, I'll get to that. But what if it was the opposite? What if it was, you smelled fine. You could go to the store, people would be like, that guy smells very neutral. Not picking up any noticeable scent off of this person. But if you're at the store with your significant other, well, suddenly, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. Because she's gonna smell like crap. It's gonna be fine for you, because you're like, whatever, I'm smelling good. As long as she's not here, it's not my problem. What happens when you're going to the things together? People are going to be staring. So it's still going to be bad. What's up, bro? I got to ask you something. The Fitness Gram Pacer test
I can take
is
this.
a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The test is used to measure a student's aerobic capacity as part of the fitness assessment. Students run back and forth as many times as they can, each lap signaled by a beep sound. Go ahead.
I was going to read it. I actually did the voiceover for that.
What is that?
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Wow. Okay. Is that a meme I'm not in? Is there...
I'm guessing you didn't go to a California public school?
No.
Okay, there you go.
Got it. Well, I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that was fine. So sorry, that threw me off, but basically, yeah, which of these is worse? We're 8 minutes into this and we haven't really even gotten a point of view. So let's go ahead and start with Mr. Hamlish.
Yeah. As a public figure, smelling like shit, not a thing you can do. That's if you're a lawyer, if you're a basketball player, if you're the president, you can't smell like shit.
And I also need to have a good significant other, though, that you don't parade around.
No, you don't. You think I spend time around my wife?
Tell me a little bit about your wife.
Okay, her name's Cheryl. She's actually...
Cheryl Hamlish?
Yeah, Cheryl Hamlish. She's actually quite pleasant. But
We're going to see some evidence for that right now. Cheryl Hamlish. Actually quite pleasant. Need some proof?
Here it is. Here it is, Cheryl.
All right, so this is her. Just to get to what we were saying earlier, it seems you have if I'm correct in learning this new term, appears you have a waifu.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
I do have a waifu.
And it seems like
it is Cheryl. That is Cheryl. But someone from the internet has crudely photoshopped her on top of an image suggesting that my love for my wife, who I don't have around a ton, makes me gay. And I don't know how I feel about that. Because I don't think they mean gay as in good. I think they mean it in a negative sense. I could be mistaken.
I do think it's pejorative in this case.
It's pejorative.
So your wife is homophobic.
Is my wife homophobic? No, somebody made this image. But what I'm saying is I'm showing this to you to reaffirm that not only do I have a wife, but that the public knows that I have a wife. And they made this, what they call it, a meme. A meme.
A meme.
A meme.
Ah, so you're saying your wife's so great that the public's memming her.
Yes. She gets memmed with some frequency, actually.
Okay, so despite your wife being great, you're fine with her smelling like dog shit all the time because it's no skin off your back, basically.
Well, again, if you're driven, you don't have time for wives. So I try to keep her at a sort of a distance, emotionally and physically. So having her smell like shit, not a big deal.
Would actually kind of help you.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Do you want to respond to that, sir?
I smell like shit all the time. Every day I wake up, I smell like shit. I go to hang out with my nephews. They say, "Uncle Uganda, you smell like shit."
Oh yeah, because it's your brother.
Not Uganda. None of us are Ugandans.
No, I meant, are they Ugandas? Because it's your brother, so they would also be Ugandas.
No, I took my wife's name.
Okay.
Sarah Uganda. I smell like shit all day, every day. I go to work, I smell like shit. And look at me. What's not to like about this? I have a nice life. I live with my brother and his two beautiful boys. My wife Sarah lives.
What are the boys' names?
What are their names?
Their names are Brian and Dander.
Dander and Brian?
Yeah, the second one really got a tough break.
Because you changed your name. So what's their last name?
Dander Uganda?
No, they're not Ugandans.
They're not Ugandans.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna see some evidence real quick. But what's their last name?
Last name? Schumacher.
Schumacher. So Dander Schumacher.
Dander, yeah, tough break for that kid. The first one was Brian, and
Brian Schumacher sounds like a very
that's a
name.
strong name. Dander though, oh, cute kid though. Anyway,
is that him?
That's him. Yeah, he really made something of himself.
Holy shit, he's the plow guy?
Yeah.
I didn't realize Dander Schumacher is the plow guy.
He's 12 years old, and he's a really industrious young whippersnapper, and he started the plow thing. So, So that's him. He's the plow guy, and God, I love these kids, and my life is fulfilling, and I smell like shit all the time. So, for me, it's not about.
But you know you smell like shit.
Of course, I know I smell like shit.
Well, what if you couldn't? What if you didn't smell it?
I guess it would be. People would tell me.
I guess it would be better for you to at least
even
know.
better. I don't really smell it now. I mean, I constantly smell like shit, so it's like one of those things where it's like you kind of just get used to it. So I only know that I smell like shit because people are telling me all the time. They say, "Bobby Uganda, you smell like shit. Get out of here, Bobby Uganda, you shit-smelling freak."
Can we get that clock back up real quick?
And I say, "Hey, them's the breaks."
And you say that to them? How do they respond when they go?
They usually say, "Fuck you, fuck you, you fucking psycho, get out of here, we're closed, it's 4 a.m.
Why are you?
Because they're not supposed to be at the Volvo dealership at 4 a.m. Even though I own a Volvo, I should be allowed to go there whenever I want. That's
Are you going there to sleep, or are you going there to?
They have coffee and donuts. The donuts are usually gone by 4 a.m.
So you're trying to go to the Volkswagen dealership for breakfast.
The Volvo
dealership for breakfast.
They usually have vending machines.
Just coffee at 4 in the morning.
They have vending machines though too.
Okay.
If they're out of donuts, if you check in the back, they usually have.
Why do you know that, Mr. Hamlish? President Hamlish.
Because I own a Volvo.
Okay.
And they should let you in there at 4 a.m. Right? If you bought a Volvo, I didn't buy it from this dealership, but it's it's
like a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Great.
That makes a lot of sense.
So do I win?
Well, no. So okay, what we're basically getting at here is the impasse. If you're arguing it's just not that bad,
yeah,
you're arguing it's very bad, so you can't let it happen to you.
It's
so
bad if
let's
you
get
want
into
to
this.
do it.
What's so bad about smelling like shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter where you go or what you do? Everyone in the room will immediately be revolted by your stint.
I wouldn't have gotten drafted. I wouldn't have been the kind of guy.
Why wouldn't you have been drafted?
Look, because if you go to the workout day, you know, where they make you jump.
Hang on,
make
we're gonna
you
get
sprint.
some evidence about what you're talking about here.
Yeah, put it up. I'm not afraid.
Yeah,
put it up.
that's fine. That's fine. We'll see what you mean about that exactly.
Yeah.
And then, Mr. Uganda, I haven't forgotten about you. We're going to get back to you. We're going to try to figure out, what's so not so bad about smelling like shit all the time. Okay, so you want to get into this? PG&E says prepare for power shutdowns in the selected areas of California marked red. And it seems that the entire state.
Right. And this is relative to not getting drafted.
Yeah.
Of course. When I submitted this, I knew that this would be something that came up. In a similar way that PG&E says prepare for shutdowns, you have to be prepared to get shut down by a coach that's going to draft you if they come up and you smell like shit. If you smell like defecation.
You know what I'm realizing was my problem? I thought you meant drafted into the Army, but you meant drafted to the Detroit Pistons.
To the Detroit Pistons.
Yes. Okay.
I was actually drafted by the Orlando Magic and then traded to the Pistons.
Oh, interesting. Okay. For who?
Who was I traded for? Who fucking
didn't work out.
Jim.
He didn't pan out.
Jim John. I don't know who the fucking guy's name was. You think I paid attention to that shit?
That happened.
I was focused on the game.
Can we talk about fucking shit for a second here,
Can we get
please?
that timer back up,
I feel like we didn't get to talk about shit even that much.
Okay, yeah, go whatever you gotta do.
I smell like shit all the time. I go into the Volvo dealership, it's 4 in the morning, I try to get my coffee. They say, get out of here, you stupid fucking idiot. And I say, do you know who you're talking about? I have 2 beautiful nephews at home who call me Uncle Uganda. They don't care. They care a little bit if I smell like shit, but they would never kick me out of the dealership if they owned it.
So they care.
Wait, hang on. Sorry. What does the Volvo dealership say when you go? I'm Bobby Uganda. My nephews like me, or whatever.
They say, "Fuck you. Get out of here. We're calling the police. Why do you look like that?" I'm usually wearing like a disguise because I've been there a lot of times.
Okay, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Shut up. Don't ever talk about either again, okay?
No problem.
Understood? Okay. We're going to talk about sexy aliens.
Oh,
Are they?
I've actually had sex with an alien.
Okay, so you're going to say they're not.
That they're not sexy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy.
Go ahead, Mr. Uganda. You have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to argue this.
I was abducted by an alien in 1978. I was. They put a bag over my head. I woke up inside some sort of metal container. They probed me. It was a beautiful experience, and in a lot of ways, that's, I think, probably why I am the way that I am today.
But you liked it. They were sexy?
Oh yeah, they were fucking hot.
Okay. Yeah, anything to respond to that with, Mr. Hamlish? Have you ever been? Have you ever seen an alien naked or had sex with one?
No, but they are real.
Okay, that's not the premise.
Right. Well, no. Okay, so I'm saying, as the president, I can tell you.
Cool. No one's
right now.
No one's questioning that.
Okay.
Hey, shut up. Don't talk about that because
All
that's
right.
not the debate topic.
Okay. Fine.
We're not talking about
I've met one.
Okay. Please make it relevant.
To each their own. But I didn't think
what
that
was
they
the
were that
problem
attractive.
necessarily?
Small cans.
Small cans.
Small cans.
Nah, mine had big tits. My alien had humongous titties. It was it was mostly tits, this alien.
And how many would you say?
How many aliens were there?
Like just two.
Two big, two normal,
human
normal looking, but big, so big.
And what was your experience? I mean, you've sifted through files, you've seen documents.
It was much more like nuts and bolts sort of negotiating. And so she was fully clothed.
Mine had big penis too. Mine had a huge, but not gross. Beautiful.
Like a really
like just big, but like proportionate. It was like
Mine
it just
did
looked
penis also.
good.
Mine did have a large member as well.
Okay.
Penis.
And did it look good as well, in addition to being large?
You know,
well maintained pubes too.
It looked spiky.
They were there. It wasn't like a gross butt. It wasn't bare naked, but it was like
it looked
tasteful.
kind of spiky. It looked barbed, which maybe some people are into that. Not me, but they had a barbed penis and no tits.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see some evidence for that, I think. And we only
That didn't convince you. That didn't sound.
We only have 25 seconds, so maybe this will just be your final case you're trying to make, the thing you're trying to get across here. I've been trying to have a
I just need a
debate
W.
show.
I just need a bit. I need a win.
And I have not really been feeling that I've been getting that. So let's see, maybe we can have just a compelling piece of evidence right here. They're great.
Oh man, that was about the face that I made when they first walked in.
Can we go back?
They didn't prep me.
Can we go back to the yeah? It's time's up. Shut the fuck up. Be quiet, both of you. Get out of here. Both of you get out of here.
Do we get to know who
I'll
win?
go without you. Get out of
Okay,
here.
we can't leave until we cut to a tight shot though, because we'll disappear.
Okay, get the hell out of here, both of you. Alright, let's get the poll up, I guess. I was trying to teach you all. I hope you all learned something today. I hope you all were informed. I hope you all had your intellect stimulated. I hope you all feel like you can go forward here with like some, sense of like learning something that, will inform your life better moving forward. That was the kind of the goal here. That was sort of what this was all about. We talked a lot about getting pegged. We talked a lot about if eggs are real. I'm a little worried if that's the kind of stuff that we're going to get into. But hey, it's what the people want. This show is what the people want. So you guys are all curious about getting pegged and stuff? Fine. We're going to debate it. You're all curious about other stuff? Fine. We're going to debate that. I'm simply the vessel. I don't have any opinion on anything. I don't think anything. Whatever happens, that was fine with me. And it's okay. Whatever. I am but the wind. Alright, it's Bobby Uganda. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here. Hey everybody, everyone here up here with me is the Everything Now Show, folks. Thank you so much for joining. Here's Rocky, here's our guest Neal, here's our guest Ryan, and Grant as well. He's coming out right now. Jake's over there behind the thing. Thank you all so much for joining us, everybody. Great show, loved the new format, amazing new format, loved it. Thank you. If you didn't, don't say anything. Don't talk about it. Just say cool. We're the Everything Now Show. We stream every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Starting literally 2 days from now, we will be streaming. This one's going to be at 8 p.m. So we're going to do Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. But going forward, we're going to try to start the Saturday shows earlier in the day. But yeah, come back in 2 freaking days because we have another show coming, if you can believe it.
Everything Now Show 3 times a week.
Everything Now Show 3 times a week.
What the heck?
What kind of doctor prescribed that?
Tell your friends.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, on Discord, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube.
Dasher on Prancer.
Yeah, everything there. We should set up to rate somebody.
Yes, do you have anything to plug?
You guys have things to plug. We can do exclamation point guests.
Yes, type exclamation point guests in the chat to figure out who these people are, even though we already told you it's freaking they're guests. It's Neal and Ryan. Come on.
Anything to plug?
You know and love them.
Say it. And if you don't, nothing wrong with that.
Just follow me on Instagram. Go ahead, put up guests, exclamation point. Is that what it is?
Yeah, exclamation point guests.
Exclamation
It'll
point
tell
guest.
you who these people are and where to follow.
Ryan Stiffelman, Instagram. I'm gonna post.
Follow my Twitter. It's the same as my Instagram.
Follow
them
Twitter.
on the socials, folks. They're
Just
funny
get
people.
at us.
Keep up with them.
We ask for so little.
Grant?
I have nothing to plug. I have a piece of advice. If you're ever playing pickup basketball, don't play defense. You might break your nose. Just don't do it.
Thank you for the follow.
Let them
Crackbox
shoot, let them
Television.
score.
Thank you for the
Think about
follow.
We're going to
Thank
raid
you to
Unsanity
everybody.
Live. Say hi to Unsanity for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you,
And,
thank
oh my
you,
God.
you will never escape.
Crackbox Television for the last second sub.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, now we're going to raid that. Wow, thank you so much. But we got to get out of here. So we'll see you in 2 days,
That's the
everybody.
show. We'll see you on Saturday.
Say hi to Unsanity for us, and yeah, see you
Goodbye.
guys soon.
Join our Discord.
Join the Discord. Sick. We are out.
Stop the stream.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
Great
Yeah,
job.
man. That was a great show.
Is Crackbox